Today we are finally going to work a little bit on the kitchen in this house. When we moved here in August, which is like 3 months ago now, we did like a lot of projects around the house. Everything was on a budget, and we kind of, we painted some places and we bought some thrifted furniture and we worked a little bit on the outside of the house, and then we didn't really have that much time anymore to keep going because we had to work on other things. But now I finally have some more time left over, so I have finally decided to get started on the kitchen, and I have many plans and I'm kind of excited about it, so I will show you. This is what the kitchen looked like when we moved into the house. It's a very cozy kind of farmhouse kitchen, but there were still a few things we wanted to do to make it a little bit more our own. We had actually like a table here, a small one, but the problem with that was that every time you sat down and if you wanted something in here, you kind of had to like move the whole table, or at least the chair that was in front of the table, to even be able to open this up. Then we realized that actually if we put something just straight across here, then we will have a table in here, but not one that is going to be in the way of these. And also it will be much easier to do like cooking and stuff on this, and also it will be taller, which is good for Bendik since he is like 2 meters tall. And also I kind of want to maybe paint these in a different color, and I think maybe we have to build this first and then we know what color is gonna be the nicest with the wood. Since we are renting, so we need to build something that can be like put on top of this and then can be removed when we leave if the next person doesn't want it. So Bendik, do we have a lot of experience with building stuff like this? No. No. It's a great plan. Yeah. Another thing that I forgot to mention is that our bikes, you know, the electrical ones that we bought in the spring, they are our only mode of transportation in this village, and we don't really have anything else, and we are very, very, I don't know, reliant on these bikes. And now it has been snowing all night. It's the first snow, so we definitely need to change the tires on them if we are going to keep biking through the winter, but we have to get down to the place where we change the tires. Survived so far. First stop is Bendik's bike. Okay. We have delivered the bikes and now we're off to find the tanks. This kind of reminds me of last year when we didn't have the bikes in the beginning when we moved here, and we had to walk to everything all the time. And it takes so much time when you have to walk, because yeah, it could take like an hour to just go down here and then an hour back at least. So yeah, I'm kind of glad we have the bikes, but I hope it will last through winter as well.
Bild av 25.
You feel safer?
Yes.
Okay, maybe we should go home then. So actually biking on the ice is not really a big problem. When it's snowing and there's like this loose and powdery snow, then the tires sometimes get like full of snow and then you can slip. So I'm a bit worried about this, honestly, because it's, yeah. Also we got some tools. Yoo-hoo! That was horrible. Oh. I ended up biking with this because it protected my nose and my cheeks against the cold, and it was actually way better, so I will definitely get something to cover my face with when I bike. Oh, but wow, that was tiring. It's so cold on your hands and your face, and it's a bit stressful to bike in the snow. I don't know, it's very enjoyable to bike in the summer, but in the winter it's kind of a hassle. But we still cannot afford to have a car, so I guess we will just have to keep biking for a while. As you guys may have guessed, we were not able to take 3-meter long planks on our bikes, even though we have been taking a lot of things on the bikes. So our house owners said that we could use maybe some leftover planks from their barn. Unfortunately, they were not long enough. But then my mother came to visit and we borrowed her car. And we finally got the planks into our house.
En som är glatt och en som är grov.
Thanks. Ja. Det blir skjev liksom. Men ja, det går fint det der.
Er det musikken på den?
Nedover, det blir deilig. Men jeg er litt bekymret for den faktisk. Jeg lurer på om det kommer til å bli et problem for oss. At vi kommer til å nødt til å kjøpe en ekstra planke.
Prøv å presse ned der borte.
Altså det kan hende det kommer til å gå. So we have a little bit of a problem because we bought one of the planks that is kind of warped. So you see over here, it is kind of going up. So we will have to really like get it to unwarp somehow with these. Hope it works, otherwise we will have to get another plank, and now we don't have a car.
We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're passing off to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go. We wanna go,
Ja. Vi klarte det.
Før liksom lang. Og her er det jo beskyttelse foran. Ingen kan gå inn her.
Ja, jeg skjønner det, men bare gi meg nå.
Test maskinen da, en gang først. Nei, men...
We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're passing off to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go. We wanna go, go.
Det
Kjennes sånn når du tar på den.
Yeah. Hallo, den ble dritfin. Jeg er skikkelig stolt av oss. Hei.
Hei.
Jeg ser deg i vinduet. After we finished building the bench, I sanded it down a little bit and then I also gave it the stroke of linseed oil. Later on I also gave it a stroke of some other top oil that was a little bit stronger. So today we are finally going to start painting and testing out like a new paint on the kitchen, and I am so excited. First things first though. Coffee. So yesterday I washed all of the areas that I'm going to paint. That's so satisfying.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more.
Don't really have time to eat, but I'm too excited for this project. So I'll eat this. I like that I'm sort of pretending that this is something I do because I don't have that much time, but honestly, this is what I eat every day. Let's be real. So I moved this, what's it called? This oven. And I am kind of glad I did because it was so dirty. Just like, I don't know. Like, should I even show you? I'm not sure. Just look at that. Blech. That's so nasty. So I'm going to clean that up and some other places. Because, yeah, I tend to do this way. I always do a project like starting where I want to start, which is painting. And then I realized that I didn't really do all the stuff that I need to do before painting, so I need to do that now. So we'll get back to the painting eventually, I guess. So I realized since I have been painting a lot, I have not really been talking that much about, why I'm choosing these colors and why I'm choosing white. And so this kitchen is really cute and cozy, but it has like a little bit too many colors, so it's a little bit confusing. So I'm trying to make it a little bit more calm and not so all over the place. So you can see here, for example, we have this red thing. And then there was this blue color that I'm gonna paint green. And then there's this wood. And then there's this gray color here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. And then there's these, of course. Yeah, you see the blue ones here. And then there was this green color on the wall, and then there's this white frame on the window. And then there is the grey color on the floor. So as you maybe see, there is like a little bit too much going on at the same time, for my taste. So That's also why I'm painting things white, because the ceiling is white and that's gonna make it a little bit more cohesive. And yeah, you know, the window frame is also white, so yeah. I'm gonna try to see if that works, and we will see. And the green color on the cupboards is just because I love that green color. And I've been looking really forward to making something with that color. Vi skal jo ikke sove der. Det var min tallerken.
Nej.
Jo.
No offense.
Oh, it's so messy in here. It's like all the kitchen stuff is everywhere, and the fridge and the oven is not where it's supposed to be, so I have to like move around things all the time, and the living room is a mess. So I was thinking I was going to paint all the cupboards as well before I go to bed, but I think maybe I need to clean a little bit before, because otherwise there will be no places for us to cook breakfast tomorrow. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hey! He's always here. So it's another day, and yeah, I'm kind of sleepy. I worked on the kitchen from about 12 in the... Okay, let's do this one more time. So, yesterday I worked on the kitchen from about 12 until like 12 in the night, and yeah, I was kind of tired after working on it all day and not going outside for like a second. Actually, I think I need some more coffee and some snow before this. It is looking like way more cohesive now, but it is also looking like so pale in here. It's like, it looks like a hospital in here. It really feels like everything is just white and pale, and there's this horrible lighting in the roof here. This part is not the fun part, apparently. I thought it would be, but it isn't.
Space, and you're able to open the door inside the bathroom or outside.
Yeah.
It's just like this in my hands. This is supposed to work. Like my core, something else. I'll be doing it every day for as long as it takes. Next week it's gonna be someone else doing your shoulders, doing your ankle. It's like these things, this type of moving your body in all sorts of ways.
way, and that was really, really not the point. Nei. Hvis du går ned på bakken, på en måte, så må vi bare tungt for meg å holde seg litt.
Sånn, nå får jeg den inn her.
Vi fikk den ut, så det må jo gå an å få den inn igjen.
Ja.
Bare den blir litt sånn. Det går det. Bare ikke helt den her grønne vinkeln vi skal se også. We are getting somewhere. Helps a lot with this one.
Kan jeg stå på denne?
Ja, den er ikke så ustadig som den andre. Si. Jeg vil ha den der, cirka. Det er derfor vi må kanskje holde den. Vi må kanskje gå på skrått sånn. Sånn, ja. Cool. Er det sånn? In the living room there are some shelves and the door that are painted red, and they no longer fit with the colors in here after I painted the door frame to the kitchen green. So I decided to spread some of the kitchen colors out into the living room, and also to brighten the wood inside the shelf. We have headed out into the dark night because I want to take an ice bath.
Sterkt.
when you go out, when you sit down, it's always like very like cold in the beginning, but then your body kind of relaxes, and I just looked up at the moon and I felt like I had a very like nice little moment with me and the moon and the river and the stars. Good morning, everyone! It is a sunny day today for the first time in, I think, 2 weeks. It's just been snowing and snowing and snowing, and then it's been raining. So it's beautiful because now I get to see the kitchen in the sunlight, and yeah, it looks even better. Bendik has been working because he has like a deadline. So this had to be my project because he just didn't have the time. But I didn't feel like it was a problem until I started feeling like a little bit lonely in this work, you know. But today he is finally finished with the deadline. So yeah, that makes me kind of happy because today we are going to do some stuff together and I look forward to that.
To see from the moment we arrived. Cornelia, you are one who will survive.
Outside for some fire, and they will burn much better.
Time's been bad. You put smiles on everyone. Think of you and of all I should have done. It don't mean a thing what shape or form that you're in, the place you're from, the wealth or the color of your skin. And all you have burns to the sky. It's all too late. You wonder why, Cornelia. Your everyday is a struggle and a strife. But don't you agree? With beating hearts we're still alive. There comes a time all you have is who you love. And Cornelia, you'll be all I'm thinking.
So for those of you who have seen my foraging videos where I share recipes, I think it might look like I really enjoy making food. But honestly, I don't really like to make food. I have worked in a little bit too many restaurants with making food in my day, and it's all been about being effective and not to enjoy the process. But I think actually this kitchen has helped a little bit with that, because now I really enjoy standing by this window, and that makes me a little bit more eager to prepare good food and have fun with it. And I'm really, really grateful to be sitting here with my tea in the sunlight, especially now in the winter.